I want you to take a look at the front porch of your house today, or look at the bumper of your car or your truck. If you have an American flag flying, or a sticker that says God bless America, did you know, according to a growing number of analysts at the FBI and the mainstream media, you might be a potential domestic threat? I'm not kidding. We have reached a point in this country where the simple act of displaying the national colors is being categorized by the left as a dog whistle for extremism. If you love your country, if you believe in its borders, if you're proud of its history, the alphabet agencies in D.C. are being told to keep an eye on you. They are trying to pathologize patriotism. They want to make you feel like a radical for holding the same values that every single generation of American held before 2020. They want to associate Old Glory with insurrection and nationalism with hate. And the reason is simple. If they can make you ashamed to fly the flag, they've already won the war for the culture.
Courage, compassion, faith, freedom, truth. Welcome to Courage in the Darkness with your host, Philip Roberts. It's time to awaken America.
We have to look at the training manuals that have been leaked over the last year. We're seeing internal documents from federal law enforcement that list historical American symbols like the Gadsden flag or even the Betsy Ross flag as potential indicators of militia violent extremism. Think about how insane that is. The symbols that represent our victory over literal tyrants are now being used by the current government to flag you as a threat. The media is the megaphone. You'll see a segment on Clinton News Network or a write-up in the Washington Post where they interview a terrorism expert who explains that flying a large flag from your vehicle is a sign of radicalization. Why? Because the flag represents something that they can't control, a unified national identity. The left thrives on tribalism. They want you to identify as your race, your gender, or your marginalized group. The American flag is the one thing that brings us all together under a single set of laws and a single history. That makes it an obstacle to their equity agenda. So they have to label it a crime. This isn't just about symbols, it's about silencing you. When they label patriotism as extremism, they give big tech and the banks a moral reason to shut you down. If a fact checker or a government-funded nonprofit labels your patriotic post as hateful, you lose your reach. If they label your organization as extremist, you lose your bank account. We've seen this happen to peaceful protesters, while the people burning down cities are called mostly peaceful. They want to create a world where you're afraid to speak up at a school board meeting or show up at a rally because you don't want to end up on a list. But here's the truth. Loving your country is not a crime. Demanding that our laws be followed is not radical. And the flag doesn't belong to the government in D.C. It belongs to the people. We are the ones who define what it means to be an American, not the bureaucrat with a risk assessment checklist. Don't let them bully you into taking that flag down. Don't let them make you feel like you have to apologize for being a patriot. The more they try to label us, the louder we need to get. This country was built by people who refused to be told what they could say or what they could believe. And we aren't about to start taking orders from experts in D.C. now. Fly it high, fly it proud, and never let them tell you that your love for this republic is anything other than virtue. If you appreciate us calling out this nonsense and standing up for the values that actually built this country, I'm asking you to stand with us. This show is built on the support of people like you, not corporate donors who are terrified of being called names by the woke mob. If you'd like to support the channel and help us keep the Truth in the Darkness network growing, head over to titdusa.com. Check out the Stand Against the Silence campaign. See how you can help. While you're there, look at the shop. We've got faith-based and political t-shirts that represent the very things the media wants you to be quiet about. Wear them with pride. If you're already a supporter, thank you from the bottom of my heart. You are the reason that we can't be canceled. Make sure you're following us on Rumble, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Patreon. Share this episode with a friend that still believes in the flag. Tell them that they aren't alone. The silence that they want from us, we refuse it every single week. Stand with us, support the mission, refuse the silence, and I'll see you next time.